Hey guys, it's Nathan. Welcome back to day 303 of 1 year with me. Recording this again and adding to another tally of the thing I was talking about before, and I was saying this day was like the weirdest freaking day, like, at all year so far. Like, weirdest day. Like, good and bad weird, but like just freaking weird. Like, it was so odd. Like, so much random stuff happening, like with people and just like with the weather outside. It was like raining and then it wasn't, and then it was like hailing and like torrential rain and then it wasn't. But like, I woke up this morning to an early alarm. It was because earlier yesterday Chris had said, you know, if I wanted to come in and work an extra hour, like, it wouldn't stop me. I don't have to, but you know, if you want to come in at 9, go ahead. And I'm like, okay, cool. So like, he just said, like, you know, come in whenever you want in the morning, basically. And I was like, okay, cool. So I woke up to my early alarm because I was gonna go in at 9 and figured, why not? Like, I woke up to it and I was just like, why did I set my alarm so early? And I just snoozed and like went back to sleep. And then as soon as I pulled into the parking lot at Blue Box at 10 o'clock, like to start my actual shift, I was like, oh, I could have worked an extra hour. Well, so that was the start. And then I'm trying to think of like the next chain of events. I guess the next thing was like about, I don't know, probably 20 minutes to a half an hour into my shift, right? It's about like 10:30. There's this girl, Becky, who comes in like, you know, 2 or 3 times a week or whatever. And, you know, I hadn't really like ever talked to her. I just kind of see her in. I took her order maybe like once before this or something. And, like, we were the only 2 people in, so she started like striking up a conversation. And it's like, you gotta be polite to a customer. Like, you don't want to just say like, sorry, I don't really want to talk right now. Like, you just be nice. Like, and you meet some cool people that way. Like, I've met some really neat people just by standing there talking to them. So, we just get to talking about stuff. She's asking some questions, I'm asking some questions, and it's like, okay, cool, whatever. And then like 5 minutes into the conversation, she's just like, all right, so 2 more questions. She's like, do you have a girlfriend? And I'm like, no. And it was just like, that was really forward. And then she's like, okay, well, would you want to like go see a movie sometime, like on a date? And I'm like, no. Like, I didn't say it like straight up no, but I was just like, you know, you seem really cool, but I barely know who you are. And, like, I don't know, I just don't know if I'm ready yet. And I mean, that wasn't entirely 100% true, but I think she just got it. Was just like, not right now, but thank you, I'm flattered. And I think she understood that. Like, I just didn't really know another way to like say it without sounding like a douche. So that was weird. Found out later in the day from Cam that apparently she had asked him out last week, and I was just like, oh, that's much funnier and much more interesting. And I was like, okay. So kind of glad I said no in that case. But that was freaking like fricked up weird. So that was just kind of like an off-putting way to start the morning. Like, it wasn't bad, it was just kind of like, oh, okay. So lunch rush lasted for like 2 hours. So we go from like noon to 2, tons of people, torrential downpour, everyone's ordering sandwiches, drinks, like the whole friggin' kit and caboodle. We're packed the entire time. It's just like, oh my god, stop. Finally stops, and it was just like, crazy. My friend DJ actually came in during lunch rush too. She came in and got a peppermint white mocha, if I remember right. I don't understand why I remember stuff like that randomly, but yeah, she came in. It was cool to see her for like the 10 seconds I got to, because I was busy making drinks. She was busy like going places and doing stuff, so I didn't want to stop her and talk to her as much as I like wanted to sit down and talk and just say like, hey, what's up? Like, I haven't seen her in a while. You know, it's just can't really interrupt either of our days because we're both busy, so it's what it is. I'm sure I'll see her again soon. So that was weird. And then later in the day, I got to talking in the good stuff, I guess. Me and Cam got to talking about like books and stuff, and it came up that we both had an idea for a book, because he said something about like a friend had an idea, and it sounded very similar to my idea, and I was just like, do I know this friend? Is this friend using my idea? And it turns out no, but he asked about my the series of books I was gonna write, and so I showed him my book folder. This is my main character. Her name's Eve, and I have like the whole, like, there's packets and languages and maps and stuff in here. I don't share this with a lot of people, but we just got to talking about it. He wanted to know the plot and like what's going on, so that was a good talk. It lasted way too long though. I ended up staying like an extra 40 minutes just to kind of like talk and answer questions to him and Nick. It was kind of nice though. I appreciate getting to share with those guys. I don't get to do it very often, and I'm glad they liked it. So coming home, decided to play some NBA. I know this video is getting super long, I'm sorry. But this is just weird. So, come home to play some NBA. I'm opening packs for like half an hour, get nothing. And like literally on the last pack of my last box, I get a diamond. And I'm like, oh damn, this is making up for everything that happened earlier. So I flip it and it's freaking Dwight Howard, which is like one of the only 3 I wanted. It's really good, but it's still expensive, so I sold it. There's a reason I sold it, because apparently, oh man, apparently Diamond T-Mac is coming out tomorrow, and if so, I want to have money for that, because T-Mac is one of the players I've been wanting longer than Dwight Howard. But I got one of the good ones, so that's good. So I'm opening some more packs right now just to kind of pass some time. But yeah, Mom ended up texting me on the way home too, and she was just like, do you want anything for dinner? And I missed it by like 2 minutes, and she just came home without getting me anything, and I was just like, oh, okay. So that was dumb. And then I ended up going back out and got some McDonald's with her later, but it was still just kind of like, well, there's another missed opportunity. Like, things just kept getting like weirder and weirder throughout the day, and you know, I don't know, like, it was just a series of weird events in a weird order, like good things and bad things all kind of mixed, and it was just like, what is going on? And like, I didn't tell you the half of it, like there was so much more that went on, but if I told you everything, literally this video would be like 25 minutes long. So I'm gonna stop talking, because I'm talking way too fast and way too long about this, and I just need to calm down, get this uploaded, and take a chill pill, I think, because today was freaking weird. But anyway, I guess that's all you can do. So thank you guys very much for watching and dealing with my rambly shenanigans. Please subscribe to follow the journey. Check me out on Facebook if you want to keep up. And like always, I will see you guys tomorrow.